Hi there, YouTube. Tonight, I decided, since I'm so bored out of my mind, and because I was just on YouTube for like a fucking hour and couldn't think of anything to do, and I noticed there was a lot of videos on how to assemble longboards or skateboards. So I thought I'd disassemble my skateboard completely. And when I say completely, I even disassemble the trucks. So I was gonna disassemble the bearings, but that would just be way too long. Freaking boring as hell. So I'm gonna be assembling my skateboard. It's been very well used. I don't really use it as a skateboard anymore. I use it more as a cruising board. I have those old Sector 9s on it. Only I don't show the Sector 9 symbol because the Sector 9 sucks. I hate Sector 9, but they're good enough for my skateboard. It's not like I'm doing hardcore shit on it. But. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do, well, what you would do, if you've got a brand new skateboard, you'd probably want to grip your board. And I'll probably be re-gripping this soon when I do that. I will put a video on how to do it. Okay? So you know. There. So. I think I'm gonna assemble the trucks first. So. I have cup washers. These are for the bottom. So you put the cup washer on. Just come closer while I do this. You're gonna do the cup washer. Put the cup washer on. Take your more square bushings. These are really worn in. I don't even care anymore. Stick it on there. You're gonna take your hanger. Take it. Get it on there just so. So now it's on there. And you're going to take one of the more coned bushings. These bushings are so old, it's actually kind of hard to put them on now. No, I'll just move on to the next part. So then you're going to take your other washer. I am using another washer. I'm going to stick it on there. I'm just going to try and get this on there. There we go. I think I got it. Ta-da! It's assembled. Now we're going to take your little bolt. You're going to put it on. Is this the right one? No, this is not the right one. You're going to take your big bolt, biggest one, put it on. There we go. I knew something wasn't right there. Just going to screw that on. Take your tool, whatever you're using. I'm using a skate tool. You can pick this one up for like $10 at West 49 or a Zoomies. I know it's not actually pronounced Zoomies, but I say Zoomies because it's freaking easier. Zoomie. So now you got your trucks assembled. One truck assembled. Both of our trucks assembled. Happy days. Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention this before you start. You want to make sure you have your hardware too. So, you have to make sure, if you're using risers, you want to use 1-inch hardware on your board, on your skateboard. But if you're not, you just want to use the 7/8. This is what I have. If you're using a longboard, it's a completely different story. I'll get into that in a different video. So I think I'm going to assemble, we'll put the bearings in the wheels. So some people say if you just put it on the truck, push it on, it works better. But I did that one time and it completely killed my bearing. Like, used to spin nicely. Let me get this. Like, really nicely. And then it would spin like fucking 2 seconds and stop because I did that. So what I do is I just take my hand, just line it up in there, little bit, and then just take your thumb, put it on there, and just push it in. I actually have a tool that does this really nicely without wrecking it. So I'm just gonna put this on. I would use spacers, but I got it. I didn't know. When I got the skateboard, I was a really big ass noob and didn't know how to assemble anything for shit. So I had it assembled at West 49, and those dicks didn't put in the spacers. So it looks like I gotta fucking live without them. No. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get that tool that I use. Makes it really nicely and pushes it in. I like to use the rounded edge on this. Yep. And because it only touches the metal and pushes it in, you don't want to touch what's around the metal. That's my knee in the way. Sorry about that. So you're just going to take it, going to line it up on there, set it on the surface, put your weight on it, and your bearings are in very nicely. So I'm going to just once more with a different wheel. I'm going to pause the video, start it up again when I'm done. So once again, you take it, line it up with your fingers, pushing as far as you can with your thumb, and repeat. Shit, drop. Repeat, and on the bearing. The bearings I'm using are Bones Reds, although I do prefer Shake Gents, ABEC 5 or ABEC 7. It's just me though. So now I'm going to take this, just put it on top, put my weight on it, push it in. There we go. So now, see? It's in very nicely. Got bearings, both sides, all the wheels. Now, bitches, we're going to put the trucks on the board. Yeah. So to do this, take your hardware, you put it through the, let's see if I can do this, put it through that, you put it through the holes, obviously, so come out the back, all 4 of them. And for skateboards, make sure your kingpin is facing towards the inside of your board. Longboards, you face it outwards, but on skateboards, you face it inside. Try and get this like that. It just, if you do it the other way, you'll lean left and your board will go right. And it's a big freaking mess. So just don't do it. Maybe just do one at a time because this is kind of loose. But when it's new, it works better. It's just all 4 at once. I'm determined to do this way, so. And after I put this truck on, I'm going to pause the video again until I got the other one on. And let's face it, you guys don't want to watch me put on 2 trucks. That would be boring. And also, I do not claim the rights to any of the music I use in my videos. And I will post, I will put credit in the description. Just saying that now. In my other video, I used Blue Shift, and I even put credit in the description, and it still said it may be copyright. So I'm just clarifying, even if you don't see the description. I did not make any of the songs I use in my videos. It's only the first song so far, but there's going to be one in this one, it's going to be one in other ones. Let me see that. Oh shit. That's not right. Oh yeah, and the skate tool has a convenient little pocket in the top to store. It's got both square, star, and for this part, I'm just going to use my drill because it just makes life 60 billion times easier. Ow, fuck. Sacked myself a little bit. And after you tighten it with the drill, you want to go fine tune it with whatever tool you're going to use. There we go. And tip right now, when you put your bolts on, you want them to be flush with the grip tape. You don't want them to go through the grip. You don't want to crack the board and put little pressure cracks along there. So now, after you've done that with whatever tool you're using, if you use a drill, you just want to go tighten it after. But that got it pretty damn tight because of freshly charged drill. So now, one truck on. Hey, I got both trucks on now. Woot woot. Yeah. And while I was tightening, I noticed I had two little fucking washers that I thought I lost on trucks. And I'm happy with that. Now, I'm just going to put that back on. So now for the wheels, and what you want to do is you want to have two of these little washers, one against the truck, so right there, and then you want to put the wheel on. And then you want to put one on the outside of the wheel. And you're gonna take one of the only 4 bolts you have left. Start it with your hand. And I would use the drill, but I'm a lazy ass. So where's my skate tool? And I don't want to go get the freaking bit that fits over this part, so I'm just going to tighten it with this. When you do it, you want your wheel to spin nicely, and not like spin and stop. It's too tight. That's bad. I don't want that to happen. So, just like before, I'm gonna put one more wheel on. Then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video. Be right back. I think I almost failed there. Spins great. Now we have our skateboard fully assembled. And please, don't hate on me using longboard wheels. If you don't believe me that it's just fucking amazing, go try it out yourself. And you can still do tricks with it. Oh, makes it pretty easy to do slides too. Once I got my slide wheels, I'll do more heel sides. Right now I'm just doing toe sides with these, and on my longboard too. But this just makes it really simple. So after you've assembled your board, all you gotta do is ride it. And subscribe for more videos. Thanks.